Hey, good people. This is Nicole,
And I am Ricky.
and this is Put It in Perspective. Thank you so much for joining us again. We had such a great time the last time,
Yes, we did.
so we thought we would give this another shot. So today's topic is autism and wanting people to understand that there is definitely hope. Do not get discouraged about your autistic child or your autistic, young adult. There is always hope. So a lot of people don't know this. That a lot of people don't know this about you, Rick. That you have Asperger's.
Yes, I do.
And so a lot of people don't know that. They're not aware because, that's like a less severe form of autism. And so I think you function, very, very well. I think you function so well out in, society as, that people just they would never guess it. If you didn't tell them, they would
Yeah.
never guess it.
No.
But I noticed it for you at a very early age, but I just didn't want people labeling you.
Right, right.
So
Or
I
feeling
didn't.
sorry for me or thinking that I'm not capable of doing certain
Right,
things.
right. I wasn't worried about the feeling sorry part, but I didn't want them to. I didn't want them to think you weren't capable of certain things just because of that.
Right,
Right. So I didn't want them slapping a label on you and thinking that you were dumb. Excuse me, dumb or anything like that.
right,
And that they need to put you in special education classes or whatever because you're
right,
extremely intelligent. It's just that you have a different way of being, right?
right, right. Looking at certain things.
A different way of processing information and a different way of dealing in social situations
Right.
with others. So when you were growing up, not knowing, what was it like for you, like growing up with Asperger's and not even really being aware that that's what was going, that is exactly what was going on with you.
I always felt weird. Felt like I was weird. I wasn't because like there would be people who will be able to like think very quickly,
Okay.
and it took or process certain things quicker
Got it.
than I would be able to. And I always thought that that was a issue, that they could process things real quick and have a quick answer to it, and then but it took me some time to like process it, come up with what I needed to come up with, and then actually express it.
Got it.
Expressing things. It took me some time to express it and, pretty much get it out.
Nice. So you thought something was wrong with
I thought
you.
something was wrong with me. Right, right, right.
Right, right. And like I said, I had my own reasons for not wanting to like put that out there for you. I was just going to handle it. That's me and my parenting way back in 1920, right? I was going to handle it in my way. And I used to always tell him, audience, that if you study all night and you make an A,
Right.
and I study 10 minutes and I make an A, it doesn't matter. We both received an A.
An A, right.
So it doesn't matter, So I used to encourage him and tell him, just because it takes you a little bit longer, you're gonna get to the same space and the same conclusion, that A, just like your colleagues or your fellow classmates. It's just gonna take you a little bit longer, and that's okay. I used to tell them everybody doesn't think and process the same.
Right.
So that was my way of making him feel better about that. But did that help or?
Yes, but I didn't get it until I noticed, like, as I started like growing up and getting older, like I started until I started like accomplishing things that the average person wouldn't think about.
Right.
I started looking at it as a gift versus, I guess, a curse. I guess.
Ooh, you had a different wood perspective,
right? And so it was like certain things that certain people wouldn't really think about. I would think about it and then put it into action, and then I'd be like, oh, okay. And I would like finish it, or, it'll be, what it is. I'm like, okay, I did that. Like, and then I started to think like, dang, A regular person wouldn't think about doing X, Y, Z.
You became comfortable with
Right, I
it.
came comfortable with it,
Thought
and
of
then I was
it
like,
more
okay,
as a gift than
right,
as something that was hindering you.
right, yeah.
That makes sense. That
And
makes
so
sense.
I felt pretty good about it as I started growing up, and then by the time I got grown and had a family and kids, it was like, oh, okay. I realized that I was him, I guess, at this point in time.
Do you think that okay, so I told you when you were about 18 or 19, right?
Right.
Because I saw you struggling with something. I don't want to lie. I can't remember exactly what it was. I'm getting young, so I don't know. But I
Right.
remember you struggling with something. And I said, listen. And I said, you have Asperger's. And then I explained to you what it was. I showed you what it was. And it's almost like a light bulb went off for you.
Oh, I didn't
Do you
like.
remember that?
I didn't like. I was having like this chick I was dating, the female I was dating at the time. I was just having. I was. We was trying to figure out why I was. Didn't want to be touched. Like I wasn't. I didn't want to be touched. I was wondering why I needed my space to. That's when I realized I needed my space to
Processing.
process things and why things was going the way that it was going. But it was probably mainly being touched and being like
So did a light bulb go off
lovey
for you
dovey and all that
when I
closeness.
said it?
Yes. Yes. When you said it and I realized it and it made sense, that's when I was like, dang.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So this is just a part of
that's
who I
what that
am.
is. Right. And at first it was like, but then I just started to accept it. And from that point forward, I just started communicating with people and just like, hey, this is what I do like and this is what I don't like.
Right.
And just communicating so that
Is it
way.
hard to get it through to people? Is it hard to get people to understand that I'm that you're not just being standoffish or weird, that you just don't do well in certain social situations and you don't it causes a lot of anxiety for you to be in it. It's too much stress on you for you to be in certain social situations because of the Asperger.
Luckily, and is you said okay? Repeat that again. I'm sorry.
I said, is it still hard? Like you're 34 years old now, right? And so,
32.
oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Oop, oop.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm thinking
wait a
about
minute.
I'm thinking about his brother Darius.
Yeah.
My bad, my bad. So at 32, is it still hard for you to get people, or do you even care? Is it still hard for you to get people to understand that you process stuff different?
I don't really talk about it.
You know, okay.
Like the only person that knows is my wife. So well, I mean, y'all know now, yeah, but I don't really talk
Surprise.
about it. Surprise.
But but no, I mean in society in general. Like if you're in a certain situation, not that you would tell them, but do you still get like the weird looks because you're not, because you're not like people see you pull away or you want to be over by yourself?
Oh, I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're
okay.
oblivious to it at this
Right.
point. Okay.
Now, if
Okay.
I rock with you and I'm sitting here like talking to a person or individual that I like and I've known the individual for a while,
Right.
then I'll like probably like explain them or I'll tell them about myself and how I am. How it takes me some time to process stuff and da 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 da. But other than that, I don't really care.
Because I've heard people say, he's so serious, he's so straight, he's so stern. That's not it. You're not.
Right.
It's just that when you're in your space and in your head, you're processing.
Processing. Right.
You're just processing things a different way. So the look on your face is not one of seriousness or that you're not enjoying the space that you're in. You're just processing.
Right.
Because it takes a lot for you to be in a space with people that you're not familiar with all the time.
Yeah.
So I think that's one thing that people need to understand. There are different levels, of course, to autism. Of course, some are more severe, like my nephew. My nephew is very, he's high level autistic. So he, got to a point later in life where he even started to really communicate or speak with others.
Right.
Because
Okay.
before he didn't.
Right.
Like
Right.
you
Right.
couldn't
Yeah.
touch him. He didn't speak. He really didn't communicate. If we were on a phone call, he would say hi and he would hang up. He would like
Right. Hang up.
he would
It.
like immediately get off the phone.
Right.
So it took him years to get to a point where he became comfortable enough to even just have a phone conversation.
Right.
And he's still to this day, I think he's 28, 27, 28. Anyway, even now I may get like 1 or 2 minutes, but that's it. That's it. But that's better. That's better than a hi and hang up the phone.
Right,
So I said that to say to everyone who is listening, hear me well.
Yes.
There is hope. There is. I would say one of the key things in dealing with children with autism for me, and this is my personal experience. I would not, it is what it is. Is my personal experience. I would say that one of the key things is discipline.
Yes.
Love and discipline.
Yes. I mean, discipline with love. For sure.
There has to be certain guidelines set. Certain goals that you're working towards.
Right.
It's not a thing where you just allow your children, even if they have autism, to do whatever it is they want to do. No boundaries, no structure. One of the most important things is consistency.
Right.
And again, people, this is me and my personal experience, right? But consistency is everything. Like consistency, love, and discipline are everything. If you are a parent that is all over the place, God bless you. And this is hard for you because it's hard for all of us. I think you will get better results with your child if you are just consistent, you discipline, and you give a lot of love and understanding. It takes a lot of patience as well.
And give yourself some grace because it's, raising anybody, even yourself, sometimes is a lot. So you trying to raise yourself, trying to learn yourself as you grow and get older, and also too trying to raise a autistic child. There's a lot going on there.
Right, all children are a lot, and then you add on that aspect to it,
right?
And you will never hear me say that that's a disability.
Right.
Because I feel like it's a gift. It's an extra, because the thought process for me, the way that I've seen my nephew and other children that the way that you all think, the way that you think is amazing. Like it's extraordinary to me. There's if you all can express it, like once you can get, it is amazing.
Right.
There's so much intelligence there.
Yes,
and just so much to learn, right?
Yes.
So that's just my thought on it. That's just my opinion on it. But I say do not give up. There is hope. There are trained professionals out there who can work with your children, but you have to start early.
Right.
Do not shy away from it. Go ahead and get your child tested. Find out what's going on with your child, and dive into it extremely early. But dive into it with that consistency, that patience, that love. Make sure that all of that is there, and dive in. You will never know. Like I'm so proud of you. Like you successfully have a career.
Yes.
You have a spouse, you have children, like you successfully maintain your life. You have your own place to live.
Right.
And that's all you can ask for. That's all I can ask for as a parent. Let me talk about me. That's all I ask for, right? And so I'm so very proud of that you didn't let that additional gift that you have hold you back from anything.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I would encourage all parents to not be discouraged. That's all this talk is about today. It's being encouraged, right?
Right.
To help your child as much as you possibly can to understand what it is they're going through. Get them professional help. And just expect the best from them as they're growing up.
And it will get better. It will,
We see the stars on TV like Holly Robinson Pete, and with her autistic son, and he's working and doing different things, and that's beautiful. Like if you work with your children like from an early age and get them what they need, there's a sky is the limit for them,
Man.
no matter what.
Right.
I just believe that.
I can attest to that. Yes, it's the limit.
I just believe that. Of course, again, it depends on the level of autism.
Right.
But I still just don't believe that there's a point where you can say, "Oh, well, my child can't do this."
Right. Yeah. I think that's
my
the
child
worst thing
is
you
not
can
there
do.
yet with it. My child may not be there yet.
Right.
But we can just, or there may be a certain level where your child is like, okay, I'm good. This enough for me. And that's okay too. Right? But just keep expecting.
Yeah.
Keep hoping for.
Right. Keep pushing. You know, they can handle it. You know, keep pushing and, you know, be patient. Keep pushing and be patient and don't lose hope. And thinking that, you know, and don't baby them. Don't baby, you know, if you have a child, don't do that, please, because they'll take it and run with it. Trust me. They will take it and run with it, and then you're hurting them more than anything.
That's
you know,
a good
and
one.
then they're not gonna want to, you know, ever, you know, rise above and be a better version of them.
That's a good one. That's a good one. But that goes back to the consistency.
Yeah.
Like one day you say, hey, well, if you do not sit here, you know, and their limit for sitting somewhere or whatever may be a minute. You judge as your child. But I need you to sit here for 2 minutes. And once you do that, then we can get up and this is the next step. And you are consistent with it. Because if you waver in any way and you're not consistent, then that's going to be an issue.
Yeah, it will.
Well, thank you all so much for joining us. We like to keep everything light and short.
Right.
Get to the point of whatever it is we're talking about. But listen, understand that if if we need to chat about it a little bit more, and we probably will, just go a little bit deeper another time. But right now, we just wanted to provide hope. I pray that we have.
And let us know. I mean, in the comments, you comment part 2 to what we talking about, you know. We'll talk about it a little bit more. But you know, you just gotta let us know, you know. Like it, share it. It's all free. And we ain't asking for no money.
Never.
So yeah, if you somehow if it's a page or something like that where we asking for money, it ain't us.
It's not. Right.
We just want you to like, comment, share it, and you know, and spread it so that way it can help other people out there who may struggle with a autistic child, or they might struggle with it themselves because they may be autistic. So just, you know, spread the love.
And we thank God for giving us this opportunity to speak to everybody. We pray nothing but success and blessings upon all of you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.